Hi, I'm Jess. The Housing Minister says local authorities are replying to pledges of accommodation for refugees within 5 days. That's despite many people saying they've heard nothing back since offering up suitable accommodation. The Minister has also said there is a good pipeline of new refugee accommodation coming on stream. 81 asylum seekers were told last week there wasn't a bed place for them. Dara O'Brien says the situation is challenging, but new bed spaces are being found.
Yes, there are properties where work is underway right now. And there is a regular flow of additional bed spaces into the system through my own department. I would also say is that local government have taken on the Offer a Home scheme. There were issues, as people will know, around the offering of properties at the very start of the influx of our friends from Ukraine post the outbreak of the war. That scheme has operated really, really well. We've had over 1,000 offers have come through.
The chairperson of the Green Party says tolls are necessary to make people aware of the costs of maintaining roads. It comes after calls were made to reduce motorway tolls. Freedom of Information figures show almost €170 million was collected on the M50 alone last year. That's 9 million more than the previous record in 2019. Senator Pauline O'Reilly says charges are needed.
If you don't have tolls on roads and it's paid by general taxation, then there's a lack of awareness of the actual cost of these roads. And some people can choose to use public transport.
Anam Cara are inviting people in the southeast to take part in their Miles That Matter challenge. The support organisation for bereaved parents have launched the campaign to raise vital funds for its online and in-person services. Participants are asked to walk, jog or run 280,000 steps throughout the month of February. Speaking to Beat, service manager with Anam Cara, Sharon Vard explains more.
Could be for your child who has died, or it could be for your friend or an extended family member's child. That we would just encourage people maybe to put their runners on and get out as the brighter evenings and brighter mornings are coming in and raise some funds for Anam Cara. All our services are provided free of charge, but like a lot of charities, we are struggling to get that fundraising out there because we are quite busy, supporting the bereaved parents.
More money, a better mood and clearer skin are among some of the reasons to cut back on alcohol, according to DrinkAware. As Dry January comes to an end, the organisation is asking participants to reflect on the month-long challenge. 17% of Irish adults report periods of stopping drinking as a valuable tool for reducing their alcohol intake. DrinkAware's communications director Jennifer Flynn says cutting back on alcohol can reduce anxiety.
In Ireland we kind of joke about it and call it the fear, that feeling of anxiety the day after you've had a few drinks. So if you cut out alcohol, you'll notice that you don't suffer with that low mood the next day or those kind of anxious feelings, which also means that you'll probably be more likely to spend more time doing things that you enjoy and make you feel happy because you're not tired, you're not in a bad mood and you're not feeling anxious.
The latest news updates are on our website, beat102.103.com.
At Ulster Bank, our team is continuing to close current and deposit accounts, along with some of our branches. At this time, if your notice period and your deadline has passed, your account is now queued for closure. All personal and business account deadlines are fast approaching. You must take urgent action. If you are still relying on your bank account and in need of more support, please contact us immediately. Visit ulsterbank.ie, your local branch, or call 0818 210 260. Call costs may vary and calls from mobiles may not be free. Ulster Bank Ireland DAC is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Beat Sport. With Murphy Furniture and Flooring. Now selling carpets and wooden floors in their shops in Gorey, Wexford Town, Naas, Carlow and Tala.
First to soccer, new Everton manager Sean Dyche says he wants to see the sweat on the t-shirt from his players as he attempts to save them from Premier League relegation. The former Burnley boss has been appointed on a 2.5-year contract. It's reported Everton want to sign Chelsea's Conor Gallagher. Speaking to Everton TV, Dyche says he's targeting new signings before tomorrow's transfer deadline.
We've already had a look at some. We'll be meeting again today about what is there, what we can affect. But even with that, it starts with the group here. I'll look at some of these players and they're very good players. So it's about enhancing them as well. So yes, if there's something there that we believe can affect the group, then that's different.
Benfica's board are meeting this evening to discuss Chelsea's bid for Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea have offered a British record of €120 million package for the midfielder Benfica signed for just €10 million in June. West Ham will look to avoid an FA Cup banana skin tonight. David Moyes' side travel to League One promotion hopefuls Derby, who haven't lost since October. Kick-off is at 7:45 with the draw to be made beforehand on BBC's One Show. In Gaelic games, representatives of Kilmacud Crokes and Glen are to appear before the CCC tonight. Glen have appealed the result of last week's All-Ireland Club football final, as Crokes had 16 active players on the pitch for the final play of the game. Crokes have lodged their own counter-objection to Glen's appeal, and it's believed they have absolutely no interest in replaying the final. In rugby, Tom Stewart has become the 5th member of Autumn's Emerging Ireland squad to be called into the senior panel. The uncapped Ulster hooker provides cover for Ronan Kelleher, who is struggling with a hamstring injury. Kelleher hasn't been ruled out of Saturday's Six Nations opener with Wales, but will be managed by the medical team this week. In golf now, Rory McIlroy says Patrick Reed's challenge was an added incentive as he won the Dubai Desert Classic. The pair had clashed prior to the tournament, with McIlroy winning by a single stroke today. And finally, McIlroy finished with back-to-back birdies to see off Reed's challenge.
CoverinAClick.ie.
Low cost car insurance for young drivers.
CoverinAClick.ie. Low cost insurance for young drivers.
Call 01231 9310.
City Financial Marketing Group Limited. Trading as CoverinAClick.ie is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Weather with Electro City. If you love saving, you'll love the big winter sale now on at Electro City Carlow and Kilkenny. Plus Electro City Waterford, the new name for Kelly and Dollard.
Cloudy with scattered showers this evening, highs of 7 to 10 degrees. I'm Jess, there's more in an hour.
Beat Showbiz Minute with Disney Plus, starring Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. Irish dark comedy movie The Banshees of Inisherin is streaming now on Disney Plus.
Hi, I'm Shona. Strictly Come Dancing professionals Gorka and Karen both say they'd love to join the show's judges one day. They revealed they'd be keen to follow in the footsteps of Anton Dubek, who's on the current panel. Speaking to Hello Magazine, Gorka said he'd dance for as long as his body allows it, but that he'd also like to be in one of the judges' chairs in the future. Pamela Anderson has said her upcoming memoir had to be exactly in her voice, following the portrayal of her life story in a miniseries released last year. The model and actress, who rose to fame as the star of hit 90s drama series Baywatch, is releasing an autobiography titled Love Pamela at the end of the month. In a new interview with the Sunday Times magazine, she revealed she took full control over the memoir and refused to let her publishers enlist the help of a ghostwriter. Bridgerton's season 3 might not feature one of its breakout stars. Phoebe Denver, who plays Daphne in the Netflix period drama, was the focal point of the show's first season. She was asked by Screen Rant if there was anything big, exciting happening for Daphne, and she said sadly not in season 3, potentially in the future, but for season 3 she said, I'm excited to watch as a viewer. For all the latest showbiz, head to beat102103.com.
Beats Traffic and Travel
with Coughlin Garden Equipment. Gardening made simple with Husqvarna's extensive range of battery products, including the world-leading robotic mower. Visit cgeltd.ie.
In Clonmel for once, looking pretty chill on the N24 approaching the Cashel roundabout. No major delays there. It is busy on the Old Waterford Road, Prior Park Road, Thomas Street and Dillon Street, King Street and Kickham Street also showing signs of build-up too. In Carlow, it continues to be busy in the town centre, as you'd expect, in around Burren Street and Dublin Street area. It's busy on Chaff Street and Chapel Street, turning onto Bridge Street as well. Busy too approaching the Slatey roundabout on the N80, stemming back beyond the Athy roundabout there. In Waterford, continues to be busy on Summerhill towards the bridge, as you'd expect at this hour. Same goes all the way up along the quay from the tower. It's busy approaching the Mall past the park on the Newtown Road. It's still busy on Manor Hill as well. Slow on the Cork Road too near McDonald's, and also the Tramore Road near Smith's. The Inner Ring Road and the Folly nearby seeing some action, as is the Lower Grange Road. Monday's drive continues. A veritable feast of massive tunage for your listening pleasure. Brazilian superstar Alok is on the way. We got the Dutch trance master himself, now turned commercial hero Tiesto too, all after Taylor Swift.
Beat Drive. Beat Drive. With Darren Rice.